Peace, y'all. Peace. So, I was trying to do a little video, and this iPhone said it was too hot or some shit and had to cool off or whatever. I'm so sick of these phones. I think I'm going to switch to Android next week. But this is irritating. But anywho, so, I was basically talking about, a dream that I had last night. Basically, confirmation on some stuff. So, as y'all know, this is Mercury retrograde, and we are in the season of Cancer, which is also a water sign. This is supposed to be about illumination and communication and growth, which I've always looked at every Mercury retrograde that way, always, because it's basically gonna remove people, places, or things that don't even mean you well. And I see this going on in my life. Like, I never been a woman of, being in crowds or cliques or anything like that. I've always been my own individual. I could care less if I hung with myself because I knew that I could make myself happier than anybody else could, right? So, with that being said, so I had this dream last night, and it was basically giving me closure to a situation that I was in a few years ago. If any of you have ever dealt with a narcissist, that is some difficult ass shit. Do you hear me? Dealing with a narcissist is like, it's like pulling out a tooth one by one. And that's putting it nicely. So, basically, long story short, I was dealing with a narcissist or whatever, and I noticed during my so-called awakening, the ancestors would send me like a lot of signs about this person, a lot of dreams about this person. And although I'm an empath, very intuitive, and I'm not just saying that to run game on people, but my great-grandmother told me when I was little, I was born with a veil over my face. I remember dreaming of a family member passing away, and it would be like, once I dreamed about my great aunt passing away. I seen her in a casket and all, but it wasn't her. Like a week or so later, it was my great uncle, which was her husband. So I've always been able to see things and discern if people really mean well in my life or even in others' life. But I've never been good on giving people a lot of advice. Not because people don't ask, but I would be so afraid of hurting that person's feelings because I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. So, back to the empath and the narcissist. They have no business being together. I didn't know at the time, a few years ago, what the definition or even what a narcissist was. I had no idea. I just felt like, the person was batshit crazy. The mood swings and all this other stuff. So, ancestors were so nice enough to show me basically what this person was about. And even though we're blessed with our intuition, a lot of times we don't follow our intuition. We don't, and it's kind of stupid not to, because it will save us from so much heartache and bullshit. Like, I'm so serious. So anyway, long story short, because I'm not gonna be up here long because it's hot and I've been basically sunbathing all day, and I just come out the garden and I'm short of breath, so I'm gonna make this short. So basically, I had a dream about my ex narcissist last night. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with cutting cords, but I have cut the cords on this person, I know, at least 5 or 6 times. And somehow, this person will still wiggle his way into my dreams. I remember one day, because I just got off work from night shift, and I remember waking up screaming because I was dreaming this person was laying in the bed beside me, like, trying to touch me and shit. And I'm like, it scared me so bad. Like, I could not go back to sleep. It was crazy. And that was the final time that I cut the cords with this person, you know. Later on that night, I'm like, okay, I have got to do this because this is not right. Like, I know I'm done with this person. I know I don't want to deal with this individual anymore, period. So why do they keep harassing me in my dreams? Why are they coming to me when I'm trying to REM sleep? Like, why? And the crazy part, this person wasn't even coming to me in the 5D. They were just harassing me in my dreams just because. This is why you have to be very, very careful about who you exchange energies with, because a lot of times when you share children with this individual or whatever, or you've been exchanging energies with this person sexually or whatever, that doesn't just go away. And you have to get rid of it, you know. So basically, the dream that I had last night was confirmation that I'm completely done. And I know I was done with this person 3 years ago, but I knew from that dream I was completely done. As of last night, I watched this. I had to literally curse this person out, like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm done with you. You are very dangerous. Very dangerous. And I want you gone forever. Dream-wise and all. Leave me alone. And I watched this person, like, with his little book bag, put his crap in it, and leave. He apologized and he left. And I really felt like it was sincere, but I felt closure. Now, mind you, I wasn't looking for this person to give me any closure, because I created my own closure with this person, you know? And I felt good. I felt so freaking good when I woke up this morning. And I'm like, oh my God, I get it. I get it. This is why I was feeling the way I was last night. Like 3 hours before I went to bed, I felt like really drained. I felt like I felt like a negative, a really negative energy. And I'm like, what the hell? This isn't me. I'm not a negative person. I'm so country, y'all. But, you know, I'm not a negative person. Never have been. I'm happy-go-lucky. I try to remain that way. I love to laugh. I love to see other people laugh and happy. But, you know, a lot of times you have people that will come along and they will try to disguise themselves as a positive person, a building person, a person that wants to grow. But in all actuality, they're very destructive. And I'm going to give you some examples. With my life, you know, this person that I had loved forever, basically since we were kids, you know, this person I loved forever and ever, you know, this person was down low. This person was on drugs, using cocaine. And this isn't hearsay. This was shown to me. And I didn't even have to search, you know. This person was a narcissist. And a lot of times, people have these childhood traumas that they cannot properly heal from. So when they become adults, they basically cope by doing other things. That's like if you have been molested as a little girl or even a little boy and you become promiscuous. You know, it happens. It happens. So, you know, this person that I was involved with, they didn't properly heal. And the crazy part, this person, you know, they had a mask. They wore a mask. You know, hey, I'm for, you know, building the black community. I believe in the man, woman, child. I mean, all of that. And you see on this person's social media, you know, that they are into boys with toys. And I'm trying to watch what I say about that because I don't want my video struck down because, you know, this message can help someone else because I know I'm not the only black woman that's been through this. And this is not a bash black men either. That's not what this video is about. This is basically about how I overcame the narcissist. Because narcissism is real, y'all. Like, it is so real. And an empath has no business with the narcissist because we as empaths, we want to help everybody. We want to be there for everybody. We want everybody to join hands and kumbaya and everything like that. But a lot of times, that just don't happen. And you can't force that shit to happen either. You know? A lot of people that say they want to build and they want to do this and that and da-da-da-da-da, they're very dangerous, especially to black society. They are dangerous as hell. There's so many down low men out here. And a lot of narcissists, they love to try different things to please their sexual gratification. They will try anything. And it's very dangerous because, and women too. Don't get me wrong, women too. Let me just clarify that, women too. It's very dangerous. That's how you get different diseases and all kinds of shit, you know. So you have to be careful. You have to be very, very careful on who you exchange your energies with. Because everybody don't mean well. Everybody just don't mean well. Even with the women, you know, they'll make it about me, 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 me. And then when a fellow sister like myself comes around that's genuine, that wants to build or share information or whatever, you shut it down. You know, it's very sad, the whole role of narcissists, because a lot of narcissists are only here to be energy vultures. I was with a narcissist for years, and that shit literally made me sick, to the point where I was having a lot of issues with my stomach, gastro issues. I ended up developing IBS. Y'all don't know what that is? That's irritable bowel syndrome, which I no longer deal with, thank God. My hair started falling out. Yeah, all from a narcissist, because what a narcissist will do, they will basically drain the fucking life out of you. They will make the blame all about you. Everything is your fault. They do nothing wrong. Nothing is wrong with them. But you're the problem for trying to be their support system. And if you're with a narcissist right now, if you're dealing with the mood swings and the silent treatments or withholding sex, because they do that shit too. They do that too. Gaslighting, love bombing, all of that. You're dealing with a narcissist, and you need to pack up and leave. Go. Block and go. And I know that's easier said than done, because it took me years. It took me years to actually get it. But that dream last night gave me confirmation that I'm officially done. That this person is done. I won't see this person in my REM sleep no more. I won't see this person in my dreams no more. Because this person absolutely meant me no good. No good. Narcissists will even go and try to belittle you. Like, they'll say, well, if you don't agree with what I agree with, then you're the enemy. Or if you don't like what I like, then you're not a good person. I've seen this shit as far as recently on a platform, and I had to disengage myself because it reminded me so much of the narcissist people that I've dealt with in my life. I had to like literally pull back because I'm trying to ascend. I'm taking this spirituality thing seriously. I'm taking it seriously because I know that this is not a game. My life, my children's lives, it's not a game. It ain't got shit to do with protesting, shit to do with what's going on now. And then it kind of does, because, you know, I want good for me and my babies, especially my babies. How can I be spiritual and my babies see me dealing with the same behaviors or patterns all the time? And that's what narcissists do. Narcissists create these very dangerous cycles, these dangerous patterns. And you keep allowing it and allowing it and allowing it, and it's wrong. It's breaking you down. Like, it's very, very, very draining. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually in a whole. So, in order for me to take this journey seriously, not only do I have to stop with the cigarettes, and mind you, I haven't had a cigarette in 2 days. I know that's not a lot to y'all, but it's a lot to me, especially when you've been doing it off and on for like basically half of your life. And I've never been a heavy smoker. I only smoke during stressful times. And even though I would meditate, I would still find myself, smoking cigarettes, especially when this pandemic first happened. I lost so many of my patients at my old job. Like, I lost half of my assignment, and it was so stressful. And I would just light in Newport, and that was wrong. So I don't want to sit up here and do videos for y'all about, growth and staying balanced and focused and all of this other stuff when I'm being hypocritical smoking cigarettes. So I'm really taking this seriously because I want me and my babies to ascend together. I don't want nobody in our way that's trying to play games or be manipulative on the low or be negative or trying to use or anything like that. This is not a game to me. So if I feel like, and I'm going as far as my intuition, because like I said, I'm God-led, I'm spirit-led. So if I get an inkling from the ancestors or my intuition saying, this means you no good, I'm going to back away. Because I don't have time for games. And neither do y'all. At this point in time, it's not a game. It's not time to play. So I want people around me that's genuine. And please know, I'm here for the same. But I don't want any more narcissists or negative people around me, liars. Because, yeah, I caught people on the same platform in a lie. There's no clinicals going on. Nowhere. But that's a whole nother story. I don't want that around me. I definitely don't want it around my children. I feel so good since gaining that clarity from that dream. Because everybody don't mean you well. They just don't. And I'm happy if it's just me and my babies and a sprinkle of people here and there. I'm fine with that. But what I'm not fine with is dealing with all this narcissistic behavior and patterns. Like, it's so fucking draining. It's so draining. And I'm going to tell y'all another thing. Masks have been falling off for people this year. This year right here, 2020 vision. 2020 is the year of truth. 2020 is the year of the collapse. 2020 is the year of all of that. People will be revealed. And I've been saying this for months. I've even said this on my other channel that I had under Divine Intent when I was Irritated Negress. I was saying this then. This year is going to show who's who. It's going to show who's for you. It's going to show who's not for you. It's going to show what you need to do in your life, what you need to clarify in your life. And a lot of things and people have been clarified for me. Narcissists don't even have to be an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. It could be family members. A lot of us were raised by narcissists. Let's be truthful about this thing. I know I was. And there came a point in time where I had to cut cords with her. Do I love her? Yes. But do I want to protect my peace? Yes. To me, protecting my peace is of more importance because I have children to raise. They need a strong, healthy mom. They don't need a mom that's always under narcissistic attacks. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. And if you're an empath like I am, and you know that this person is a narcissist, let's not call them a twin flame. Let me put that out there to you. Let's not call them a twin flame. Let's call them for who they are. They are a narcissist, people. Get away from them. Get away. So let me tell you something. A twin flame is not supposed to belittle you. A twin flame is not supposed to make you cry unless it's tears of joy. A narcissist is not supposed to bring up your past to make you feel like a shitty person. That's not what twin flames do. So it's a lot of y'all, subs or no, that may be like, oh, this person is my twin flame, but, they're just going through this, and, they're just going through that, and this is why they're the way they are because of childhood traumas. No, stop that shit. They're fucking narcissists. Own that shit and leave them alone. I'm telling y'all this because I was one of them. I was one of them empaths that was like, oh my God, my twin flame is going through so much. They're just dealing with so much, and, they were molested as a child, and, this and that, and da-da-da-da-da. Universe will send you signs. It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to believe it or not. If you want to accept them signs. Because either you're going to accept the signs and move on, or it's going to be like the situation I was in 3 years ago where ancestors and universe, they're going to show you this person. And when they show you, it's going to fucking hurt. But please know, they're going to give you the strength to move on. So in my situation, I had to see that this person was a booger sugar addict as well as a DL trade. Yes. Ancestors had to show it to me. And although I felt utter disgust and sick, I was okay. I didn't shed not one tear because the ancestors gave me strength. A lot of these narcissists out here are masquerading as DL men. This is a fact. This is a fact. Anytime you're dealing with someone, this can be boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, foe, whatever, and they don't like that you have an opinion, and they're so easily to come for you in a hateful and negative way, that's a problem. That's a problem. And I noticed too, a lot of these men narcissists, that's what they do. They don't like women that have an opinion. They don't like women that speak up. See, a lot of us women, and I don't mean speaking up as far as like being all loud and ratchet ghetto. No, it's not what I mean. It's natural order for the man to lead the woman. It's natural order, okay? What I'm talking about is just having an opinion, period, on any topic, and you're immediately shut down because they feel like the woman shouldn't have an opinion. And since this woman has an opinion, I don't want to rock with them or build with them because they have an opinion. Let me tell you something. There's a deeper issue there. There's a deeper, much deeper issue there. Especially when you have men that are so easily to disrespect a woman. There's an issue there. And a lot of these men have been touched. And they may have felt like their moms didn't protect them. And I am so sorry for that. And I am so serious. Because I know people personally that this has happened to. And they've healed. Some have healed correctly and some have not. So you have a lot of men that have been in that situation. And so they have a natural hatred for women. And it's sad. It's sad. It breaks my heart in two because, you know, it's okay that you're healing from this. It's not okay that this happened to you, no. But it's okay to heal from this. But it's not okay to take your frustrations out on the woman. A lot of men are so disrespectful to the woman. We are the creator of life. We created life. We are the portal that brought you here. And I feel the same way about our men. A lot of us women are so disrespectful to our men. A lot of us women, well, I'm not going to say us, but a lot of women will stand up to a man and curse them out, call them a punk bitch. I've seen it. I have seen it. Now, have I done it? No. But I've seen women in my family do this, belittle the men. Even though I was raised by my dad and my grandma, I've seen it. Now, did my dad allow this shit to happen? Fuck no. My dad wasn't going for that. But have I seen it with other family members? Yes. To the point where the men leave, as they should. Because no man should have to go through that. No man should have to go through that. You know? And it's wrong. It's wrong on both sides. And that's where we need to heal. That's where we need to heal. It's okay to agree to disagree. It's okay that you've been through things in your life. It's okay. But we don't have to bash each other in the process. It's so dangerous. It is so dangerous. This is why you have to be careful about who you give your energy to, who you're trying to build with, because everybody just don't mean well. A lot of people are trying to build and they're not even healed from their situations. I know a lot too. I just don't say much up here because I don't want to be like, and I don't even care about pissing people off no more. I came to that conclusion about 3 weeks ago. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. And I'm not saying I'm always right. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a lot of us just have not healed. We have not healed. And it's sad to watch. I used to be one of them people. Like as recent as 2 years ago. Because I wasn't fully healed from the narcissist. You know, when you have been with the person for so long, and you know they're constantly belittling you while you're trying to build them up, or they're constantly judging you, or they're constantly trying to put you in a corner because of your opinions or your beliefs, that's a problem. That lets me know you haven't fully healed. And I did not fully heal at the time because I was actually thinking of myself of that way. Like, oh my God, this person said, you know, I was a pushover or a dumbass or I would never be shit or whatever. You know, when you've heard this for so long, even when you're raised by a narcissist and they say these things to you as a child, it takes a long time for it to go away, that thought process to go away. It just don't go away overnight. I don't know why people think that you can heal overnight or that you can go through this awakening overnight, because that's not how it works. You don't go through the awakening overnight, and you damn sure don't heal overnight. I may not know all the verbiage to certain things or how certain things go all the time, but I know I've been dealing with this awakening process off and on all my life. All my life since I was a child. So don't let anyone tell you when to heal or how to heal, or not necessarily how to heal, but don't let them tell you what you already know. Don't let them tell you what you have or haven't been through in your life, because people will try that shit too. Oh, you ain't been through nothing. A lot of people feel like because I sound the way I sound that I haven't had a hard life. I have been through some shit. Shit that I will take to the grave. Shit that I will take to the grave. Shit that I will never tell y'all. People use it against you for bad. You know? It's very, very sad. Or you can share like, you know, personal, intimate details about yourself to people, and they will try to use that shit against you. Like, that's why it took me so long to actually come up here on YouTube and start posting these videos too, because people are so judgmental and hypocritical. But now it's like I don't give a fuck. I say what I want to say. I'm not holding it in no more, because I want my story to help someone else. I want the shit I've been through in my life, dealing with people, I want it to be able to help somebody else, because I know there are other people out here, men or women, that have dealt with narcissism in their families, or that have dealt with childhood traumas, that want to heal, that want to vent. I'm here for it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you know, I'm just this woke person and my life is so perfect and, you know, I did this and that and da-da-da-da-da. Because let me tell you something, nobody is perfect out here. Some of y'all need to stop acting like it. Like you ain't never done shit in your life. Like you ain't never struggled before. Like you ain't never had to rob from Peter to, what is it? Rob from Peter to pay Paul. However my grandma used to say it, but you know what I mean, because I know y'all heard that saying before too. Don't let nobody tell you about your journey. Don't let nobody throw you off your journey. Nobody can tell you about your journey but you. And that's a fact, Jack. That is a fact. And people will also tell you, oh, well, you don't have the support, so you must have been a fucked up individual. That's not true either. It's just fucked up people out here that do fucked up things to other people just because they're fucked up themselves. And a lot of people, they try to project that negative energy onto you. And they try to project it with words. Like, it's crazy to me, but we already been up here 40-some minutes. I didn't even want to be up here that long. Because I am hot out here. I'm ready to go on my air conditioner. But I just wanted to share this video because narcissism is real. And I want to share my story to help someone else. Because you can overcome narcissism. You will overcome it. When you dealt with a narcissist for so long, you have to heal from that. It doesn't happen overnight. It just don't. So I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to get me some lemonade and some air conditioner. And I'm going to try this recipe tonight for stuffed salmon. But I'm going to have to make some separate because my baby boy, he does not, he's allergic to shellfish. So another recipe called for shrimp too. Matter of fact, shout out to the Stovetop Kisses and Queen Dee Love. Shout out to y'all, because Queen Dee Love, she posted this yesterday. And I was like, oh my God. Oh, like I was literally drooling. I love seafood anyway. I'm trying so hard to wean myself off of it because the oceans are polluted. They are dumping radiation into the ocean. I am really trying so hard to leave the seafood alone. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to take the spirituality thing serious, but because I'm not even supposed to be eating seafood anyway, minus the radiation and crap being dumped into the ocean. I gotta try that recipe that I saw Dee Love post from Stovetop Kisses. I gotta try that today. I've gotta try that today. I think I'm gonna cook some potatoes with it. Like some, probably some scalloped potatoes and do like a nice little tossed salad on the side. And I'm gonna use that spinach, that lettuce right there. That's my red lettuce. And it's garnet seed. It's time for me to harvest it. And I'm gonna do that tonight. So, y'all, be safe. Breathe in the air. Don't wear the mask. Breathe in the air. Drink plenty of water. And just take it day by day. This is life. Life is what you make it. So, darling, my dear, that is so true. Life is what you make it. So, think positive thoughts. If you can, sunbathe today. Get that vitamin D. It is out here, especially if you are in Raleigh, Wake County. The sun is shining bright. It's beautiful. Spend time with your children. Love on them. Love on your mom, your dad, your granny, your grandpa. All of that good stuff. Just love. It's easier to show love than to hate. I don't think people understand that. It's so much easier to show love than hate. Because hate gets you nowhere, produces no growth, nothing. It's nothing. So, I will talk to you beautiful people another time. Peace.